These are the announcement that to Ethernet that is provided by White Rabbit, that allows an ultra-accurate synchronization with some nanosecond time accuracy and a clock RMS jitter below 1 picosecond. Thanks to that, we can say that in a wide range of the world, the White Rabbit network are deterministic, because you will have a granularity of 1 nanosecond on your network. You will know that your entire network will be synchronized under 1 nanosecond. This gives us also the reliability that is provided by Ethernet, and the Ethernet mechanism of having different clocks and linking. I mean, for example, you can have a GPS here, another 1 kilometers apart. If one is jammed, you can recover the timing for the other one that won't be jammed. So you will have a low latency control much higher, because having a better granularity on your network can make you understand better the behavior of your network. And if you care about low latency, you care about nanosecond level. And of course, data delivery, because the same links that are used for time transfer can be also used for data, for sending data through them, and there won't be any impact on the timing. So which are the applications for White Rabbit? Well, it is, first of all, any of the application it will be easy to integrate with existing infrastructures, as it uses widely adopted Ethernet, and it's built over PTP. So anybody who knows PTP, it's easier to increase to a White Rabbit, and it's easy to talk with PTP. It's scalable to long distances and high number of nodes, and key for reaching indoor cell with no GPS coverture, because basically you can connect a GPS discipline oscillator as a reference to any White Rabbit device, and then distribute that to your data center onto your network, and it will be like having your GPS directly connected to your server, having an accuracy of 1 nanosecond from the GPS, and the GPS doesn't have that accuracy, so it means that you will have your GPS accuracy exactly on your server. It's highly accurate, allows saving engineering and equipment costs to achieve a global target time budget. This basically is that you can save your time budget and put it whatever you want. If you are spending currently 300 nanoseconds in several hops with PTP, you can reduce that thanks to White Rabbit, and even if you have up to 14 hops, we can reduce all that time budget to 1 nanosecond only in those hops, only using White Rabbit. It's dependable, as I was mentioning before, reducing the vulnerability to spoofing and GPS jamming, having different locations and synchronizing between them thanks to White Rabbit. It's cost effective, it compensates dynamically the link asymmetries and temperature changes, easy to deploy and self-calibrated. This is a key aspect over PTP, because you don't have to calibrate for each link, as I was mentioning earlier. And it saves cost in the installation process and in the maintaining process, because you don't have to make changes and cost measurements on the network. That it's done all automatically by the equipment itself. And it facilitates new services such as centimeter range indoor-outdoor positioning with UTDOA. This is something that has to do with the precision that we can allow, like the traveling wave problem. If you have PTP and your fiber is cut at some point, you have more or less 100 meters of uncertainty of where it has been the problem on your fiber. And when that fiber is digged on the ground, you have a problem, because 100 meters is a lot of space to know where to dig. With sub-nanosecond precision, that problem is reduced to 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters is easy to make a hole on the ground and find the problem on the fiber. So it is some of the sectors that are easily an application for White Rabbit. In high energy physics and telescope, we have a long time experience working in that case in particle accelerators, array of telescopes, and so financial transactions is a key aspect. As I will mention later, telecommunication with the arrival of 5G, geopositioning, because of course better synchronization means better accuracy on the positioning, a smart grid as it's increasing the demands of phase accuracy on the smart grid, and control acquisition for particle accelerators mainly. So for finance, there is a massive number of transactions that are being made every millisecond by diverse finance institutions worldwide. So the accurate time estimate on this transaction is critical to not only manage them all and also to detect possible abuse actions. For this reason, there are new regulatory directives that are something to be in effect in timing demands, especially in Europe for the MiFID II. And so if you want to do business and finance in Europe with the different stock exchanges, you will need to comply with the regulatory demands.